We work with people like WHO that set global standards. We're a very substantial funder of the work that WHO does.
There's been some talk initially here that the world remains still unprepared for the next pandemic. Do you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. The speed at which we've lost attention on what we need in terms of systems and tools is rather stunning. You know, people have gone to, hey, I'd rather not talk about it. And of course, looking back and saying, okay, we made some mistakes. You know, what did we learn? What would we do next time? There's not enough of that happening.
And what do you think needs to be done then on that front?
Well, I wrote a book in order to push on this. I'd say I've learned a lot since then. We need to invent new tools. You know, our vaccine doesn't last long enough. It doesn't provide broad enough protection. It doesn't block infection. It's a miracle in terms of preventing severe disease. But, you know, we didn't get it as soon as we'd wanted to. Diagnostics, you had to wait to get diagnosed, and that meant that people were still spreading the disease. A few countries did that well, and they had a much lower death rate. The sewage sampling, where you could actually see the virus in a population, we need to have that up and running all the time so that we see these things way quicker than we would otherwise. And then we need to staff the global organization so that we do fire drills. You know, for fires we do drills, for military war games we do drills. Sadly, pandemics needs to be added to that list of something that when it happens, you're ready to go.
Are you surprised by a lot of the talk on vaccine fatigue? And this is, I think, primarily really focused on the United States.
Well, sadly, the fact that the pandemic raised a lot of misinformation about vaccine and increased vaccine hesitancy, that's not just in the United States. You know, vaccines are phenomenal. You have to work to build trust in that, because it's kind of not intuitive that you stick a metal needle in a child's arm, they cry, and that's the most important thing to make sure they don't die of measles or dozens of other diseases.